अभी बहुत दूर है मुझसे equal pay and all बहुत दूर है अभी हम women like Shabana Azmi, all of these women have also been fighting and talking and being so open about their wants and their needs and their rights as women, and these are the women that has helped women like me and my generation. So I don't think I'm someone who sits and thinks about, oh, now there's another actress on set, oh, now there's another. I don't think I function like that. I don't just go for the sake of going to the set and finishing my work and I wait for my day to end. I'm like, अब pack-up कब होगा? I'm just stuck with these people. I hope that day doesn't come. Don't know if that there's a date to it and we can speak about it. But that's again one project that I'm very excited because I'm playing something completely different.
Innocence, charm, talent. What all other adjectives can I use to describe my
Pretty.
guest? Pretty hot and tempting. She looks
Charismatic.
Yeah. So like stunning, and should we keep on adding to it? This is our first sit-down chat in person, and I'm very happy and excited. I'm joined by Shalini Pandey.
Thank you.
Shalzi P. Shalini, firstly, so exciting time. Idli Kadai coming up, coinciding with the Shera, your return to the Tamil cinema.
Yeah.
So much happening. Firstly, tell me how excited are you and how are things going with that?
I'm very excited also. This is, I'm doing a Tamil film after really long.
Yeah.
Like really long. And I missed the people there because they give you so much love now. Also, after Arjun Reddy, I have never stopped getting love from the South audience. So I'm actually very excited. Also, I'm really excited collaborating with Dhanush sir. We all know that he's a very talented actor, but he's also directing this film, which is extra special because he's acting and directing it.
Yeah.
So I had a great time. I learned a lot. Also, he's an amazing director to work with. So you grow as an actor, you know. Yeah.
Which is better, Dhanush the actor, Dhanush the director?
Tough. Wow, he directed me also, he acted with me also. Now I have to pick. You can't say better, but I would also... No, you can't. I can't pick it. But I would still pick him as my director because he's so sure of what he wants and he makes the life of an actor so easy because he exactly knows ki kis angle se kya chahiye hai. And so what happens is the actor does not get exhausted on set, you know. So I'm just grateful for him to directing me that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also like this year has been like 2 new ventures for you. Web series first.
Yeah.
That was a new venture.
Yeah.
Then now again getting back to Tamil cinema. Not a new but like
Yeah.
a refreshed version of Shalini kind of getting into that.
Yeah.
So somewhere does that instill you with a little refreshing energy as well? Because somewhere all these new and kind of different refreshing things happening to you.
It is really nice also because I've just finished Abba Karel got released. I had a great experience doing that because मेरे co-actors इतने कमाल के थे उस show में, as everyone has seen. I absolutely loved also the experience of working in Idli Kadai because मैं इतने time बाद वो language बोल रही थी, right? So I was also a little nervous because when it's not your language, to emote in that language and to act in that language becomes a little difficult, right? But thankfully, I'm so grateful because I did have a set of team that helped me to achieve that and also made that experience really well for me. So, usse what happened is also, I was also visiting Chennai and different parts of, you know, that place after really long. So that was actually pretty much an adventure for me. Yeah.
And also I have to say that since the film also starred Nitya.
Yeah.
And we have seen and heard, more than seen, we have heard that actors get conscious when there's another actor of the same gender kind of in the same capacity, or like there are parallel leads or there is ensembles. You did Maharaja, then you did Dabba Cartel, now you're doing this where there are multiple actresses alongside you. You have never felt that kind of insecurity. I've spoken to you before also, so I know there's no insecurity in you about that. So where does that courage and security comes from?
I started my journey alone. And also, I never thought of these things. For me, I've always wanted to be an actor, and I'm so grateful I'm an actor, and I enjoy the process of being an actor on set, right? So I don't think I'm someone who sits and thinks about, oh, now there's another actress on set, oh, now there's another. I don't think I function like that. And so I don't think it has ever crossed my mind. In fact, for me to be working with good actors is what matters, be it whoever it is. And considering, speaking about speaking about Idli Kadai, I have always really liked Nitya Menon's work, okay? I've seen Oki Kanmani and absolutely think she's adorable. And I've told her this. Unfortunately, in this film, we don't share any scenes together except one scene at the end. So apart from that, I do hope I get to work with her soon. But no, that never crosses my mind. I don't know if it's, you know, like how you said, like it could be insecurity if you feel that. But maybe the way I'm raised, maybe the way I have been as a human being, I really don't. I think for me, it is very important to have fun on set, huh?
Yeah.
So अगर मैं इस सब चीज़ों में पड़ गई कि मैं बैठ के insecure हो रही हूँ तो I will not have fun. And it's such a sad place to be, and I cannot let that happen to myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
But also, it struck me that you worked with so many national award winners this year.
Right.
Anush, Nitya, Shabana ma'am.
Right.
So like,
I love Shabana ma'am.
Has it rubbed off on you? Like the kind of quality and the kind of grace, charisma, and somewhere the kind of talent they bring on stage.
Yeah, of
so
course.
somewhere that kind of rubs off on you.
Of course, I do think Shabana Azmi has been the best thing that has happened to me, in fact, last year. Because I do think, as a co-actor, of course, that I love working with her, and I absolutely loved working with her. But just as a female in my life, as this female figure that I can look up to, and she's just taught me, she's validated me so much as a woman, you know. And also I'm someone who's really looked up to her. Like, my mom has been a really big fan of hers, of her work. But then when you get to know her as a human being, as an activist, as a feminist, you realize that she is just incredible. So she has rubbed off on me in different ways, not even just as an actor. And I will always take away that. And I absolutely love her. I'm absolutely freaking biased towards her. I am in love with her. Yeah.
I think
it's true. Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
But kind of joining the two dots, like the previous question, what you just said about her. Somewhere as a feminist, does it makes your work process better when you are surrounded by such class actresses?
100%. 100%. Because then it validates. See, I don't know any other way to live. I don't even know if there has to be, I should say I'm a feminist, because I don't know if there's any other way to be or not to be. Feminism is the way to be for me. And if there's someone who really validates that and is that and empowers that, of course, the whole, you know, sharing space with that person, like, I would look forward to actually having scenes with her. And I have the most scenes in Dabba Cartel, I have the most scenes with her in the series. So I would look forward to every day, and then I would look forward to even spending time with her off screen. And that is just an incredible learning and journey for me as a woman and as an actor.
That last scene of you in the bathroom, that still haunts me.
Really?
Yeah, because that was so effective.
Yeah, that was damn intense.
Because somewhere you could see that it's not a rehearsed thing.
Yeah,
it's
not also
happening organically, because the kind of expression, the kind of lost nature you had in that scene, I think that is what kind of made that scene special.
Right.
Because if you would have been like more aware, not like you are doing anything, but like more aware in that scene, it would not have had that impact. The way you are not caring about where your clothes are going, what you are doing, where you are sitting or anything. I think that is what created that impact.
Thank
and
you.
I got to get on a rant on this. Huge, but I had to say this.
Thank you.
And also, I remember you telling me that it was actually your mom who manifested your work with Kishan.
Yeah, she always told me that she hopes that I get to work with Shabana Azmi, and I also get to work with Mr. Amitabh Bachchan. And then when I worked with Shabana Azmi, she was over the moon. Huh? She would call me every day and she would ask me, how is she like? How is she as a person? Does she like give you time? Does she talk to you? Do you speak with her off set? And Shabana Azmi and I were on fire from the very beginning, from the very table read. And I do think that that's why I hold her very dear to me, because she's been a blessing to me. I have had the fortune to be with her, in the presence of her, and then because of her, I could speak to Javed Akhtar and all of those people. And these are incredible people. Yeah.
And as you said, it's been a long time since you last did a Tamil film.
Yeah.
you have done a lot. You ventured into different languages, different industries, and a lot of things happened with you. So, what is the change you have observed in yourself when the last time you did a Tamil film and this time?
Huge change. I've just grown up as a human being, as a person, as a woman. I've become more sure of who I am, and of course, there's more to learn. You never stop learning. I don't know, that it's a different phase in my life. I feel that's bettering yourself, in fact, more, learning more about your craft, falling in love more with your craft. Yeah, I do think from the last time to what I do now in terms of the Tamil cinema that I've returned, I am so much more in love with my craft. I am so much more in love with the person that I am. So I do think that makes a difference when you act now. Yeah. And I hope it makes a difference. I hope it's not just that I'm saying, I hope people see that.
But does that makes you much more surer as an actor as well? Because somewhere you have connected with a different set of audience as well. Because I know that South cinema is kind of loved and adored all over India, but somewhere still there's a last section that kind of inhibits it because of the language. Earlier it used to, at least.
True.
Now still the language system is kind of getting blurred, but somewhere having gathered this all new audience and kind of having gotten acceptance from them, does that make you much more surer as an actor now?
Yeah, I do think it validates you for sure. But also, I do think the phase that I'm in, and because I said I'm falling more in love with my craft and my art, I do think that my primary aim and goal is always to have fun with what I'm doing. If I'm not having fun with what I'm doing, I think that's a day wasted for me. And for me, the process matters so much more. So much more. Like the people that I'm working with, what I'm learning, because I absolutely love what I do. I don't just go for the sake of going to the set and finishing my work and I wait for my day to end. I'm like, pack up kab hai, jate hain. I am always excited to actually be on set. And I hope, I am always excited to be on set. It's not that one day I go to the set and I feel ki ab pack up kab hoga, I'm just stuck with these people. I hope that day doesn't come. And even if it is that day, I hope between action and cut, it's my time. So I do think that matters to me much more than just be ki, abhi main isko better kaise karu. I think, of course, that's all there because you want to be better and better, but to just have fun with it because that's the whole point of life. I mean, it's not about beating yourself to death. It's about actually having fun, right? Why are we earning? Why are we doing all this? For me, all this only makes sense if I'm happy and having fun.
True.
Otherwise, it makes no sense.
And also I was just noting that you have done 4 Hindi projects till now. And the first 3 you were either the lead or one of the leads. The 4th one was an ensemble project. And it was the 4th one, the ensemble one, that kind of got you the most recognition and maybe the most kind of eyeballs somewhere.
True.
So did that kind of change your perspective towards maybe how do people kind of see their work? Because you are always kind of pushed towards choosing leading roles, but your biggest success kind of in the Hindi market came from an ensemble one.
Yeah. I'm thinking, I do think that's also because it reached out to more audience and it was in the web space and a lot of audience everywhere. People not just in India, because when I traveled abroad, I saw, like, I spoke to a lot of people who are not from our nationality and they've seen it because it's also Netflix, it's the reach. Having said that, does it change my perspective? I see work as work in the sense that I need to like something to be able to be a part of it, because when you're committing to something, you're also committing to be spending time with those people for those months, right? So you better choose like
a company you can
actually. Sometimes it's not always you have to love something. Either the people that you're working with or the script so much or something, because if nothing's making sense, then you're stuck. So if you're only thinking that it's going to work because I'm the leading lady, which obviously that's what, like, it's not even about the leading lady. It's about great characters. It's about something that challenges me. So I do think all of these things come together and excite me. I don't think I think of one thing in particular. I do think every project for me is a very different thing.
Obviously, somewhere if you see, Maharaja was also Netflix OTT. It also kind of served the same amount of audience as Dabba Cartel did. But it was Dabba Cartel that kind of connected more.
Yeah,
It got more eyeballs as compared, and it's not to say that Maharaja didn't work. Raja also worked so well.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes you don't really know what is going to work, what's not going to work, right? You're still going to do, sometimes you're going to go with your heart doing a project, but necessarily that project will get you those eyeballs. That's not confirmed to you, right?
Yeah.
You still go with risks. You still go with, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to do it, and I'm doing it because I'm enjoying the process.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's a guarantee to it, but I do think like you said, like Dabba Cartel did gain those eyeballs for me, right? And I'm glad.
And the reason I asked you also this question is because I look at your filmography, it has always been these choices you wouldn't think will work that well.
Yeah.
That actually, because that Arjun Reddy came.
True.
Vanga was not that known pan India.
True.
It became after that.
True.
That worked. Then you did a film with Yash Raj, Ranveer, and the biggest names. Junaid was one of the most anticipated debuts.
True.
Again, Yash Raj. But these things did not work as well as an ensemble did.
True.
So
you never know, no?
Yeah, your career is filled with those kind of choices.
Yeah.
So next time you should choose choices. अच्छा ये लग रहा है ज़्यादा नहीं चलेगी, यही चलेगी अब तो यही.
ऐसे हो गया तो मैं घंटा काम कर पाऊंगी. मतलब इतनी calculative तो I don't think I feel I leave that calculation bit because that's also required a little bit, obviously, to my people, to my managers, to people who help me out with this. But I do also think I'm someone who really, I'm not so calculative in life. I don't know if that's a great thing or a bad thing. It works for me. I think my biggest superpower is my intuition.
Yeah.
And when I listen to my intuition, I think things go well. So that's what I'm going to keep doing, is going to listen to my intuition. But also then I do have people who help me out with, sometimes they tell you the benefits, the cons and pros of certain things. So I do have those people helping me out with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you feel more accepted by the Hindi audience today?
Yes. I do think. In fact, especially I do think after Dabba Cartel, because see, a lot of people have seen Dabba Cartel. Yeah. So I do think it has happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what other exciting projects? Because I have heard that there are some very exciting work happening in the future. What all you can talk about?
Okay. So Idli Karai is coming out on the 1st of October. There's another project that I did with Amazon which does not have a release date yet, so I don't know if I can talk about it. But that's also one project that I really had a lot of fun doing, actually, because I absolutely loved the people that I worked with on that set. So these are the two projects that I can only speak about, but hopefully soon I can speak about something really exciting.
There are other things happening.
I mean, let's see.
So, is that, I think, Rahu Ketu one of them?
Rahu Ketu is also, so now
I think is...
Yeah. It is out. We have not decided the release and all of that. I think we're going to start with the marketing and all of that. So I don't know if there's a date to it and we can speak about it. But that's again one project that I'm very excited because I am not playing... I'm playing something completely different. As the look of the character, also the demeanor of the character. So that's something that I'm actually very excited about too.
Yeah. And also one thing I have observed, I think I touched this topic also the last time I spoke, but I want to elaborate on it, that the kind of progression of female characters you've had, they have gotten stronger with every film.
Yeah, I hope so.
And with every project.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing the characters. They have gotten stronger. So somewhere your kind of perception of women characters and somewhere the depiction of women characters that you see now in films, that has also evolved.
Could be, because when I started, I was I was 22. So maybe over the time, I've also met people, understood myself as a human being, as a woman. And the more you read, the more you understand, the more, the more you really get to know yourself as a woman and what's important to you. I think that also kind of translates, right? The way you play the character. Because a human being, I'm still Shalini who's playing the character. Of course, I'm going to play the character the way it's written. But I will bring myself also, a lot of myself also, depending on what kind of character I'm playing. So I do think, like how you said, I think the more the more progression has happened in terms of age, maturity, experiences.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the difference that you're seeing. And I'm glad that you're seeing it.
Yeah, and I think everyone is seeing that. But I have to ask this, and if you don't want to ask, you can choose not to. But I have to that we say we have progressed, we say we have evolved, and women are getting that kind of acceptance, and what they want to do, they are being accepted for that. But somewhere still, when a woman demands something for themselves, be it equal pay, be it working hours, be it in any kind of way, we still, the bigwigs, their feathers get ruffled by that, and somewhere we still question that, and the equality that we talk about is somewhere still a bit superficial and not actually done.
But yeah, I mean, it's a journey that has to be. अभी बहुत दूर है मुझसे.
Yeah.
The thing that you're talking, equal pay and all, बहुत दूर है अभी. हम बहुत कुछ. There has to be a lot of things, and I'm so glad that women. Women who've been women like Shabana Azmi, all of these women have also been fighting and talking and being so open about their wants and their needs and their rights as women, and these are the women that has helped women like me and my generation. And so I do think it's my also duty to put my needs out, to say what I want, to ask for things that I think that I am I do deserve. Of course, it's not that you'll get it every time, but I will still keep fighting for it, so that I do set a precedent for women, who are demanding, if we think that we're good for it. And I'm glad that I see a lot of other women navigating through that.
Yeah.
And I do think it's very important. That's the only way to be.
Yeah. The reason I asked is because somewhere what happened with Deepika recently is that in 2 times, and the reason I ask you also is because you have dabbled in both South and Hindi.
Right.
And somewhere in both South projects that came to her, it's a commitment is the word that was used.
Right.
And somewhere those demands and those kind of maybe what she wanted to do, that gets questioned. So that was my reference for it.
Right.
And when a actor at her stature can get that, somewhere it trickles down ki lower level pay ya fir, or maybe someone who's not that stature, they have to suffer more. Have you ever kind of suffered in that sense, like where you had to make adjustments as per what the bigger people wanted or bigger people needed, and somewhere you had to compromise on what you wanted?
I mean, suffer is a very traumatic word, first of all. I mean, there are a lot of people who are actually suffering. I'm actually in a very good position, and touch wood, I'm very fortunate that I get to be where I want to be, and I live the life that I want to live without even answering to anyone. I'm not answerable to anyone. I love Deepika Padukone. I do think she's someone. I've seen her when I was in college, school, and I've followed her journey, and she's an incredible actor. She's also this woman who I've seen has spoken what she wanted to, even when it comes to mental health and everything. She was the first one to speak about mental health, and I do think kudos to her, because she set that precedent, right? For all of us to be okay about speaking about our mental health. So I do think that she's incredible, and I mean, she should get whatever she wants.
And lastly, I have to ask you, you recently turned a year older and wiser. So what are the aims and what are the goals for this year for Shalini, personally and professionally?
Personally, I think, for me, I think if personally everything works out, it automatically translates professionally. I think for me to become more and more, to have more experiences actually. I do not want to stop myself from having more and more experiences. I want to travel more, because for me as an actor, when I experience and I open myself to different things, that's when I get back to my job and I take it all out, right? So I want to actually be more open to life and live life, and so that I can gather so many experiences, I can put that out in my characters. That's what I want for myself.
Live more life on and off the street.
Sorry?
Live more life on and off the street.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
But very happy, and thank you so much for making our Dussehra more brighter.
Thank you.
With Idli Karai, and
you.
can't wait to see more and more of you on and off the street.
Yes, thank
First in-person conversation. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
this.
so much.
Hopefully many more to come.
Yes.
And really, really happy and excited for everything that you're doing, and wish you lots of love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye.